everyone. I'm so excited to get this opportunity to talk to you and tell you about what is going to be happening in our class over the next few months. We are going to be doing some really exciting science units along with some wonderful art projects that I am really excited about and hope that you will enjoy just as much as I do. One of the first things we're doing in the month of January is we're going to be talking about weather, and we have a great opportunity to speak with a local news station weatherman about how weather works in our world and how it applies to each of us. In addition to that, we'll be doing many science experiments and being able to understand what it is about the weather around us. We then will move on to dinosaurs, which I know most of you will be very excited about. During this unit, we'll be able to learn about water, land, and sky dinosaurs and how they lived and what they ate, and even be able to excavate our own small dinosaurs, along with being able to draw and learn about them and their habitats. We'll move on to a few different science units after that. We'll be doing senses, transportation, health and fitness, and gardening during the rest of the school year. And depending on the weather and how those things play out will determine when we actually do those units. During our art units, we're going to be doing different things about learning about finger painting and how that was used, along with Kandinsky and his methodology of circles. I'm really excited to do some really fun and silly things like blow art and 3D art. One of the biggest 3D art projects we'll be doing this year is our own paper mache project of a hot air balloon, and that will be a mess and fun all at the same time. We'll be learning a little bit about hydroglyphs and petroglyphs during that time as well, and how other people used art to communicate in the beginning of time. In addition to our science and art projects, we of course will still focus on those important subjects such as mathematics, and we'll be focusing mostly on subtraction for the next little while, along with graphing. And I'm really excited about some of the projects we'll be doing with that. We'll be graphing this next month with our weather unit and graphing out the weather that is around us. In writing, we are going to be starting our new unit of writing in our writers' writing books. And each child will have their own in which they can put down and draw their thoughts about what is going on with writing prompts each day. In phonics, we'll be continuing to get the kids farther and farther into their reading. I'm so excited to see so many of our students who are reading at this time. Even if they are small books, they are still books, and I'm really excited to get all the students as far into reading as I can by the end of the school year. I want to take a moment to talk about who I am as an individual for those of you who are getting to know me for the first time. I am a farm girl through and through, and I grew up being involved in my family's farm. My grandfather was a vet, and through his education and mentoring, I was able to learn the science behind animals, their development, and their physiology. It has always been something that's really interesting to me, and before I went into teaching, I considered becoming a nurse, as that was kind of more along those lines, animals to humans. I decided instead to go into teaching and have been teaching for a long time. I started teaching in Washington State as a paraeducator, and then went into teaching at different schools in Utah. I have taught in private school, public school, and as a homeschool mother, and have found that everybody learns the best when they are supported, loved, and know that they can do it. They need that positive energy to know that even though things are hard, they can do it if they just assert themselves and take the time to breathe and try. And I want to make sure every child knows that reading is hard, but every child can read, and that it is very important to them as an individual for later in their life and for who they are now. Writing is another emphasis that I have. Writing is important. Without writing, reading is actually harder, in my opinion. So as long as kids can shape letters and understand how they flow together, it helps them understand reading more fully. So I am a pretty loving but stickler of writing and shapes of their letters. So each of my children focus, or I shouldn't say focus, but spend time writing each letter properly and correctly. So as you will see in their writing handbooks, that they will have their prompts, and then there'll be practice letters at the end of each of those as they need to improve any letter that they are doing. I love children to write from the top down, from left to right, and I encourage them to do that every day. Outside of my education, I'm a mother of 5. My oldest 2 are in college, and my youngest 3 are here at the Guardians Academy. They are in middle school, 5th grade, and 2nd grade. And I just love being a mother to them and watching them become wonderful human beings. And I hope that during their time here that they will be able to grow and develop to be wonderful people. I am also married to one of the educators here at the school. The blacksmith man is my husband, and he is a wonderful creative person. He is a wonderful support, counselor, and partner in our family and in our marriage, and I really appreciate the time I have with him. I am also very happy that I get to work alongside my spouse. Some people find that difficult, but I find it soothing and wonderful. I'm so excited to work for this company, and I love my boss, and I love the people I work with, and I'm so excited that I have this opportunity. As you can probably tell throughout this video, I am excited about a lot of things in life. I am a happy-go-lucky person and try to always look on the bright side. Challenges in life are challenges, and each of us have to come at them head on and hopefully find the joy that we can in our lives. Thank you so much.